What's up, family? So apparently I've been under a rock. According to social media, Ricky Smiley went on a rant saying something about the black people not voting for Kamala. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Let's get right to it.
We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch it.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a black woman. And as a black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning with tears in my eyes. It means so much to me. Do you know that lady picked up the phone and called me when my son died? How about that? How about how personal her and Joe Biden has been? How about Joe Biden wrote me a letter naming my grandkids and naming my son's name in a personal handwritten letter? How kind, how thoughtful, how genuine.
They used you in your lowest moments where you were emotional, vulnerable, and they needed your influence. Straight up. That's all I hear when they did that. And I mean, to each his own. So if they came to you personally and they sent you condolences, I mean, that's good. More power to y'all. They didn't do us like that, though. They didn't do all the black people like that. That's just you. So you have a super biased outlook on this. And for people that don't know me and don't know, I am not a bias. I am super unbiased. I don't pick either party. I am a proud independent, okay? I think for myself, a free thinker, if you will. But that is a biased ideology that Ricky Smiley has. And I'm not talking bad about the man, but let's continue.
They're just genuine and sincere, and I love people like that. And anybody, the person that got killed at the Trump rally, who do you think called that man's wife to offer his condolences? Joe Biden did. Joe Biden did. Trump didn't call him, and he took a bullet at a Trump rally. These are kind, loving people. If you look at their policy, you'll know what's going on. We need to stop, black people. Stop it. Stop attacking Kamala Harris. Stop it with the self-hatred. Even if you don't agree with everything she do, what do you think she can do as the vice president? She ain't not in control of the Congress and the Senate. If you know how government works, come on. Come on, we got an opportunity here of a lifetime. We'll be dead and gone, but we can say our generation, because we're not going to live ever, that we voted a black man and a black woman to become president of the United States. That's history. This is what Dr. King died for. This is what Medgar Evers died for. This is what Rosa Parks went to jail for. All of the sacrifices that black people had to make. Your grandmother's cleaning up white people's house and cleaning and scrubbing floors and doing all of this stuff. All these black people made all these sacrifices for us. Well, we can have this opportunity, and then you get a woman, now you want to question her race and question her ability and all this stuff. Why? Why are we doing this? Why are we like this? What is wrong? And I'm sitting here, I should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that I'm in, but if I have to pay more taxes in order to do what's right.
That's crazy that he said that. He said it if he said he should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that he is in, but if he have to pay more taxes, then that's what he'll go and do. That is crazy. And the whole crying thing is a little bit much for me.
Just where somebody else can have food in their mouth and do the right thing or whatever. I want to be on the right side of history. And I mean this. I'm not. I just been holding my peace. I ain't been saying nothing. But man, some of these videos are disturbing, and these memes are disturbing. What we as a people doing to each other. We need to stop. We need to stop. And I'm done. We're gonna have her on the show. We're gonna support her on this show. We're gonna support her. And I cannot wait, if God let me live to see a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated swear in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. Man, as being in the Greek family myself, man, listen. Come on, y'all. Come on.
You preaching
Kamala
this morning,
Harris.
Ricky.
Come on, man. Them people on his panel know he's full of crap. Okay? First thing, man, is that we have to understand. He said he should be voting for Trump with the tax bracket that he in. But Trump said he's gonna cut taxes for the people, and for the rich, he's gonna tax y'all. You might not want to vote for that guy on that end. So yeah, I think that was a little off-putting that he said that. And another thing too, man, Ricky Smiley done been through a lot. He done lost his children, man. Not to mention all the other things that he done did, man. This man was making coffee on live and he started crying for no reason. He's under a lot of pressure, man. He is vulnerable still at this moment, man. You know, no parent should have to bury their child, and he had to. That's just something you probably will never get over. He will never get over that. So when you're in a state like that, you are making irrational decisions. He's voting for this lady based off the color of her skin, the fact that she's in a sorority and he is in a fraternity. And those are not good reasons. He said, look at the policies. Well, most black people who are voting for the other side have looked at the policies, and they understand those policies don't align with themselves and their kids' future. Just like me. I've actually read the policies, and the Democratic Party is always attaching Project 2025 to Donald Trump, and he already stated.
Like some on the right, severe right, came up with this Project 25, and I don't even know. I mean, some of them I know who they are, but they're very, very conservative, just like you have. They're sort of the opposite of the radical left, okay? You have the radical left and you have the radical right, and they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is, it's Project 25. And then they read some of the things, and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it.
That he don't know what it is. He ain't got nothing to do with it. And he has dealt with the Heritage Foundation, because those are the people who created Project 2025. And for those who don't understand what Project 2025 is, it's just a list of demands. A list of demands that they want to see happen. No president has to answer that. But have you looked at Agenda 47? That's Trump policy, and it's on his website. You can go see it for yourself. Yeah, so people gonna talk and they're gonna say what they want to say. But you have your black people who have done their due diligence as far as research goes, and they know who they want. So y'all can keep putting out these negative videos about those black people, and you can keep saying negative things that you want to say about them. These people are solid on where they want to go, and they supporting that man. It is what it is. And you have Democrats who have chosen, and they're supporting who they support. So we just need to leave the celebrities out of it, because the celebrities' influence is the worst influence ever. They got us in that situation with Barack Obama. Heck, they got us in that situation with Biden. They allowed this man to tell us that if we don't vote for him, then we ain't black.
Until November, we got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump and you ain't black.
Well, what the hell are we? I'll never forget that. I'm sorry. And as far as Trump, me personally, I haven't seen this man say anything racist about black people. He has always spoke the truth. And I will take the truth over somebody who panders to me that's not even the same kind of person I am, just to get my vote. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'd rather vote for a proud white man who says he's white and he's proud, but I'm going to do something for the black people specifically, than vote for somebody who say,
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Why not? Why not do something specifically for black people if you're black? You black, so you know what black people go through, been through, went through, and still going through to this day, right? So why not, right? But let's continue on watching this, the next part of this rant that Ricky Smiley put out.
I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
They're not even doing, y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community, or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her.
Yes.
We need to stand with her. She's great.
Absolutely.
She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy.
Be on the
Stop
right
it, black
side of
people.
history. Be
Yeah.
on
Stop
the
it.
right side of history.
It's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black
hold
people.
up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic, and Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be
on
sworn in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court
possibly
woman
by
justice.
Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Wow.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on.
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria,
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated
Oh my gosh.
reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on,
on
man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all
Baby,
mad because she ain't
y'all.
talking about
Who
reparations.
was a
man.
member? Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Come on now.
Game,
Oh my God,
Game
that just
changer.
gave me chills. That gave me
Rocky.
chills.
game changer,
Rocky,
dog.
game.
Man,
Talk about game.
y'all better come
Go
get
to
me off
sports
this
'cause
radio
you better
today.
come get
Hey,
him.
hey, you can keep going. You want to keep
Today.
going, dog? You want to keep
Today.
going?
Oh, they ain't gonna be mad at you today, Rick.
Hey,
I
man.
don't care. Well, stop me, stop me, stop me.
Go, dog.
Stop
Go.
me.
Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their life from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
You know what? It's crazy because you got people like Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey and all of them in positions of power and positions of influence, and they get to say things like that. But what people don't understand is they get cut fat checks to do that. They get cut fat checks to cry and do all the fake stuff to make sure their families are okay. And what black people are looking at, the ones that aren't voting for her, they're looking at the fact that these are rich people trying to tell us who to vote for. You're not going through what we're going through at this moment. You don't have to deal with the high grocery bills and not being able to save because you have the money that supersedes and exceeds inflation and the cost of living. Yes, you have that, and we don't. You're not feeling what we feeling, so you could never understand where we coming from. You probably used to when you were broke, but now that you're getting checks and you're getting these large sums of money, that you'll never understand us ever again. Now, you notice Ricky Smiley keep bringing up this sorority and fraternity thing, bro. That doesn't mean anything. Sororities and fraternities are Greek. Greek people are white. It literally has nothing to do with black people. Just because y'all joined it, and man, you know, no disrespect to y'all, but y'all got to understand that has nothing to do with black people. Nothing. Just because black people wanted to be a part of something that was white has nothing to do with us. And even if it was started by black people, they use Greek terminology. Why would you do that? Why didn't y'all use African terminology or something? That would have been better. So I hear this, man, and this is more reason to vote other than what they trying to get us to vote for. Period. And he said, do your research on Kamala and her policies. First thing we need to look at is Kamala Harris is not a black woman. Okay, she said this on multiple occasions.
Today, on August 15th, 2020, I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent. People of India and to Indian Americans all across the United States.
She just started speaking about being a black woman when she outwardly told her story about her mom telling her to embrace black culture because she knew that she was going to be in an all-black area with all black kids. Embracing the culture doesn't make you black. Shit, white people embrace black culture. African people embrace black culture. Come on, y'all. It doesn't make you black, and we gotta stop looking at that. So her mom did those things, ultimately using cultural appropriation to get her through school, get her through those black schools and those black neighborhoods. And I know people were like, well, her dad is Jamaican.
Okay, we know that Kamala Harris is part Indian and part Jamaican, but let's dig deeper. Her mother, Shyamala Gopalan, is 100% South Asian, while her father, Donald Jasper Harris, is biracial. Jasper's mother is Beryl Christie, a Jamaican woman of sub-Saharan African descent, and Jasper's father, Oscar Joseph Harris, is also biracial. Being the child of Joseph Alexander Harris, a British merchant and slave owner who owned a pimento plantation in Jamaica, and Oscar's mother, Christiana Chrissy Brown, a Jamaican woman, was biracial as well. Being the daughter of Hamilton Brown Jr., an Irishman living in Jamaica who had relations with Mary Malvina, a woman of sub-Saharan African descent, his parents being Hamilton Brown, a wealthy Irish slave owner, and his wife Kate Williams, who both owned Menard Estate, a 2,000-acre plantation. So with all that information, Kamala Harris is about 50% South Asian, 19% European, and 31% African. She now married Douglas Emhoff and made 2 beautiful black children.
Just like we are Americans. Because you're American doesn't make you black. Okay, it doesn't make you a black person. Okay, this is a whole nother different argument. Her dad is actually he's a Marxist. He's a Marxist. And if you don't know what a Marxist is, this is why you need to open up a book and do your research. And a Marxist communist is not good for black people. Trust me when I tell you. And her dad has on many occasions talked about his grandmama telling him that he is the descendant of a white slave owner. So he's not even fully black. Y'all, come on, man. You got to do your history and research. And I'll put it somewhere up on the screen where you can see that he said this out his own mouth. I'm sorry. I'm not voting for nobody who mass incarcerated people that look like me. I just can't do that. Because you think just because she's running for president, her whole ideology has changed? No. She specifically said out of her mouth that she's not going to do anything specifically for black people. Okay? And shook her head while doing it to let you know this ain't that. Y'all should be scared of that, man. And she did not appoint her team to fully look over a man's case who was wrongly convicted and given 50 years in prison. Yeah, he out now. It got overturned, but he shouldn't have had to spend any time in prison. And the man said when he looked back at her in the courtroom when he was getting his sentence, she laughed. That same old laugh she do now. So I'm just saying, y'all, we can talk all day, but at the end of the day, it's about policies. And y'all should go look over Agenda 47, not Project 2025, because it has nothing to do with him. He did have dealings with them. And he already said, yeah, I know some people over there. I know a few of them. But yeah, I looked over that 2025 and it is crazy. I don't know nothing about it. I don't have nothing to do with it. Straight up. He just said that. I'm not attaching myself to that. He got his own policies. He know what he want to do. He don't need nobody to demand anything from him. And most times, that's what these foundations do. They endorse these presidents and these candidates to get them to do what they want them to do. Because at the end of the day, money is power. But we forget, Donald Trump is a businessman. Kamala is not. So he knows how to negotiate. He knows how to say no. He knows that me saying no might make you an enemy to me, but I don't care. And you know what I find funny is that black people, that black people came together on a Zoom call and they raised 1.5 million for Kamala. But we don't look at the inside of that and see that, okay, the power that we have of people, we could get together, raise 1.5 million for our community and do things in our community. But we don't do that. We always do things outside of ourselves. So I'm just saying, man, I am 100% unbiased. You're Democrat, do what you want to do. You're Republican, do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, look at the facts. Open up some books, read some things. Don't look at no TikToks. Don't look at no social medias telling you a biased opinion about somebody else. No, do your own research and make your own and conjure up your own opinion. And just leave it at that. And I ain't got nothing else to say. It's your boy Bo, and I'm signing out, telling you to stay up, stay down, and most importantly of all, stay real.